Challenge Niger Season 3.
Welcome to the semi-final of the Campus Challenge Season 3. It's been an amazing journey. It's been a long journey, and it's been battle upon battle. It's been competition among great intellects from the different universities in Nigeria. It's been amazing to have young minds, talented, educated, brilliant, competing for a cash reward towards Season 3 of Campus Challenge. On this note, I want to welcome you to the first semi-final as we come down towards the final of Campus Challenge. I remain your quiz master, Babs Michael. Today, the semi-final one is a battle between two ladies, the queen of education, amazing young minds. Representing the Federal University of Technology, Akure, is no other person than Funke Obatuyi Grace. Funke, how are you?
I'm fine.
The journey brought you to semi-final. We wish you good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Representing the University of Ibadan is Aisha Adebiyi Adeola. Aisha, you came all through to the semi-final. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I wish you good luck. Before we go fully into the battle, where we give instructions, the rules of the game. As it gets to the semi-final, it gets hotter and better and better. We'll be back after this commercial break to go into the rules and regulation of the battle. I'll see you in a moment.
Campus Challenge Niger Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Niger. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Niger Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Campus Challenge Niger Season 3.
Welcome back, our viewers, to this special semi-final one of the Campus Challenge Season 3. It's been an amazing journey. Let me ask, Funke, how's been your journey to the semi-final?
My journey so far has been full of grace.
Full of grace, and I see grace in your name. Aisha, how has it been to get to semi-final? It's not an easy job. What do you think?
Well, that's been quite competitive here, but alhamdulillah, thank God.
Quite competitive, but we thank God. You're welcome to this battle. Remember that here are the rules of the game. The Campus Challenge competition consists of 3 segments. The first segment, questions are asked from 3 areas forming a general segment. These include English, mathematics, and intelligent quotient. The second segment consists of international relations, where questions from current affairs and histories have been asked. The final segment is a subject choice, where our competitors we have here, the contestants, can be asked questions from subjects pertaining to their department. It could either be science, admin, or arts. We should take note that every correct question goes for 5 points. And if the contestant can answer the question, a bonus is given to the co-contestant, and that goes for 2 points. And if none of them can answer, this is given to the audience. And we have wonderful audience seated with us who have been called from various universities and polytechnics and other institutions in Nigeria to be part of this battle because they also have opportunity to win as the best audience. On that note, we welcome our audience to this semi-final battle. It should also be noted that from the semi-final, your answers are either correct or not correct. There is no almost answer and there is no close answer. Your answers must be perfect and exactly perfect. On that note, we kickstart, starting from the general segment. I'll begin with University of Ibadan. No. General segment, question 1 to 6. Question 2. Question 2. Which athlete won the largest number of gold medals at the Olympic Games? Which athlete won the largest number of gold medals at the Olympic Games? A. Michael Phelps, B. Usain Bolt, C. Maria Sharapova, D. Usain Bolt. B. Usain Bolt, that is not correct. Bonus to FUTA.
Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps,
correct for 2 points. Federal University of Technology, Akure, your question.
6.
Question 6. I will see you on Saturday. Identify the preposition.
On.
On, option C, correct for 5 points. University of Ibadan, your question. Question 3. Add 8.563 and 4.892.
$13.455.
13.455. That is not correct. Bonus to Federal University of Technology, Akure.
Okay, that is 13.3922.
13.3922. Correct for 2 points. It is your skills in mathematics, calculation, and decimals. So you have to be very accurate and you must have the speed. If you try to be too fast without being accurate, you might miss out of it. So the right answer is 13.3922. That gives an extra 2 points to FUTA. We go again. And FUTA, your question now.
Question 4.
Question 4. I am an odd number. Take away one letter and I become even. What number am I?
Seven. S-E-V-E-N.
S-E-V-E-N. 7. You take away S and you have even. That is correct for 5 points. 7. S-E-V-E-N. University of Ibadan, your question.
Question 5.
Question 5. Question 5. Correct the statement with a suitable punctuation mark. I found Ainsley's bag on the table. So what's missing? A hyphen, B question mark, C apostrophe, and D semicolon.
Apostrophe.
Apostrophe is missing. Correct for 5 points. Federal University of Technology, Akure, your final question.
Question 5.
Question 5 is taken already.
1.
Question 1. What ball is used in table tennis?
If
you don't want me to call the options, you see yourself ping pong. Correct for 5 points. The other options that we have is football, basketball, tennis, and the option D is ping pong, and that's correct for 5 points. We've come to the end of the first segment, and at the end of the general round, FUTA have a total of 19 points. And University of Ibadan have a total of 5 points. Before we go into the other segments of the battle, let's take this commercial break and we'll be back in a minute.
Campus Challenge Niger Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Niger. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of $3,000. And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Nigeria Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Campus Challenge Nigeria Season 3.
You're welcome back, and special greetings to our viewers that have been following Campus Challenge all this while. We are in the semi-final, and the final is almost here. One more battle to get to the final between Federal University of Technology Akure and the University of Ibadan. We concluded the general rounds, where FUTA is on the lead with 19 points and University of Ibadan with 5 points. Now, we go to international relations from question 1 to 6. I'll start with Federal University of Technology Akure. Your question.
Question 1.
Question 1. Who is the current chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Nigeria? Seconds is counting, and the time is on. Bonus to University of Ibadan. Mahmoud Yakubu, correct for 2 points. Mahmoud Yakub, that is the high-neck chairman who conducted last election and many elections coming on the way. Question, University of Ibadan. Question 3. Who was the first Nigerian to become a Nobel laureate? Wole Soyinka, correct for 5 points. We go to the second round of this segment.
Question
Federal
5.
University of Technology Akure.
Question 5.
Question 5. When was paper currency introduced in Nigeria? When was paper currency introduced in Nigeria? Seconds ringing.
1973.
1973. In 1973, what happened was a special year in the history of Nigeria. 1973 should have been correct, but 1973 is not correct. Bonus to University of Ibadan. 1971. Your final answer now. 1991, not correct. Bonus to the audience.
Modinot from Unilorin, 1918.
1918 is the correct answer. Let's appreciate from University of Ilorin. 1918. So, University of Ibadan, your second question. Question 2. Which Nigerian scientist developed the first Nigerian satellite, Nigerian Sat-1? A. Dr. S.O. Mohammed. B. Dr. A.S. Okonlawon. C. Dr. S.A. Hadeniyi. D. Dr. T.A. Onosanya.
Dr. T. Onosanya.
Dr. T.A. Onosanya. Do you know him? You've not met him before, but you've read about him? No, you guessed about him. Your guess could be right, and your guess could be wrong. That's a good attempt. Dr. T.A. Onosanya is actually not the first scientist to develop the first Nigerian satellite. Bonus for the University of Technology Akure.
Dr. A.S. Okonlawon.
Dr. A.S. Okonlawon, very great man, very great scientist, made a lot of research, and he was actually not the first Nigerian to do that. The right answer is Dr. S.O. Mohammed. Will you not clap for the quiz master? The final round question.
Question 6.
Question 6, FUTA. Which country was the last to win independence from colonial rule? Which country was the last to win independence from colonial rule?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia! If you have called Uruguay, you're wrong. Ethiopia is actually not correct. Bonus to University of Ibadan.
South Sudan.
South Sudan! Because they got independence from Sudan, am I right? Is that what you're thinking? No, talk to me. Is that what you're thinking? Be free. Is that what you're thinking? If you say something, will all what you've stored in the brain goes? So, do you think it came from South Sudan, or Sudan gave birth to South Sudan? So that's why he chose South Sudan. I'm sorry to say that's not actually correct. Anybody from the audience?
My name is Dr. Anthony from Lagos State University, Angola.
Angola, that's actually correct, Angola. University of Ibadan, your final question. Question 4. Which Nigerian state was the first to adopt Sharia law in 1999?
Zamfara.
Zamfara, correct for 5 points. With this, we've come to the end of the second segment. And at the end of the second segment, Federal University of Technology Akure have a total of 19 points. And University of Ibadan have a total of 17 points. This is actually a very close contest, not over until it is over. Before we know when it is over, we will take this break over this challenge and we'll be back to continue with the last segment. See you in a moment.
Campus Challenge Niger Season 3.
Every year, hundreds of students across different tertiary institutions in the country sign up for the biggest educational TV show in Nigeria, Campus Challenge Niger. This is not just a TV show, it is a battle, the Battle of the Titans, where students compete for a grand total of
$3,000.
And this is the time where we begin our search for our next champion. Have you got what it takes to compete with the brightest of minds? Can you stand the heat and enjoy the spotlight? If yes, this is your opportunity as registration for Campus Challenge Niger Season 4 begins this September. All you need to do is follow the instructions on your screen and you're on your way to becoming our next champion. This video is brought to you by Len5.
Campus Challenge Niger Season 3.
Welcome back, especially to our viewers. We are having the semi-final battle one between Federal University of Technology Akure and University of Ibadan. Earlier, at the general rounds, and even also in international relation, FUTA have been able to have a total of 19 points, and the University of Ibadan have a total of 17 points. This is not over until we go into the subject choice of our contestants. I'll start with the Federal University of Technology Akure. Your choice is science. University of Ibadan have chosen the arts. So we start from FUTA. Science, question 1 to 3.
Question 1.
Question 1. Which of these is an alkali metal? A, calcium. B, aluminium. C, lithium. And D, zinc.
Lithium.
Lithium, correct for 5 points. University of Ibadan, your question. Question 1. Which of these is a form of socio-economic government? A. Feudalism. B. Ruling. C. System. And D. Class. Feudalism, correct for 5 points. The battle is on. Federal University of Technology, Akure.
Question 2.
Question 2. Which of these is a noble gas? A. Chlorine. B. Neon. C. Sodium. And D. Magnesium.
Neon.
Neon, correct for 5 points. University of Ibadan. Question 2. You choose 2. I choose 2. We go together. Question 2. Who wrote the Greek tragedy Oedipus Rex? Who wrote the Greek tragedy Oedipus Rex?
Socrates.
Socrates. That is not correct. Bonus to Federal University of Technology, Akure.
No idea.
No idea? Anyone from the audience?
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist. You twisted the answer. That is not the answer. The answer is Sophocles. You will not clap for the quiz master. Federal University of Technology, Akure, your question.
Question 3.
Question 3, sciences. What type of bond is formed by the sharing of electrons?
Covalent bond.
Covalent bond. If you have said electrovalent bond, you have been very correctly wrong, but you said covalent bond, that is right for 5 points. Final question for University of Ibadan. Question 3 for the heart segment. In which play does the line to be or not to be appear? In which play does the line to be or not to be appear? No idea? Bonus to FUTA?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Everything about play, literature, just called Shakespeare. Anyone from the audience? Nobody from the you want to try? Let me allow you to try.
Othello.
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 Othello. I've never ever had that name before. That is not correct. The right answer to that is Hamlet. Hamlet. And I'm glad I saw Mr. Bright nodding head, so I'm correct. Clap for me once again. At the end of this round, FUTA have a total of 15 points. And you have a total of 5 points. In conclusion, to know who emerges and go into the semi-final, we need to know the overall results. And at the end of this competition, University of Ibadan have a total of 22 points. And the Federal University of Technology, Akure, have a total of 34 points. With this, the journey to the final campus challenge, we end here for University of Ibadan, while the Federal University of Technology, Akure, or Battery Funke, will qualify into the final. I want to say congratulations to both of our contestants. They've done well. 2 amazing ladies here. And on that note, we've come to the end of the first semi-final. We'll be back next episode for the second semi-final, where we know who are our complete finalists. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for following. I'll see you next episode. I remain Babs Michael.